Hello, welcome to my channel, Dr. Stephania. Thank you so much for finding me here. Hope you're all having a beautiful day, beautiful week so far. Welcome to our temple energy, where we tap into the collective energy for the week, connecting in with the creation of all that is to help us drop in with spirit so that we know what it is we need to let go of, expect, step into, and move forward so that we can align with our highest divine primal force spiritual energy. So just take a deep breath with me as we drop in, bringing in the energy of spirit and the creation of all that is. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. So as I was preparing for this week's messaging, I immediately heard the song Going to the Chapel. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. So that's a specific message for someone out there who is, there's something about, obviously there's something about a union there, something about marriage. And this is meant to be specifically a love reading, but I just give the messages as I get them as a spiritual intuitive medium and life coach and intuitive strategist. I'm checking in with the messages that I get for all of you. And so that was a specific message for someone. So I hope that makes you happy. Definitely a validation around a union there, okay? So just celebration energy coming in there. So as I was dropping in and I was feeling the presence of Archangel Michael, he always comes in for these beautiful, for these readings. I was feeling, and I wrote down, increased stamina. So for those of you who have been feeling as if your energy, your vitality has been low, your energy's been low, things that you've been feeling like you've been walking through mud, it's slow, there's this message around increased vitality, increased stamina, and this rejuvenation. So this could be in the physical body, it's in the mental, spiritual. I feel overall, as we move into Leo season, this energy of vitality and increased stamina, and I feel it. So I'm just fixing this here. It has to do with this overall energy. Okay, so I just need to report. If you've been feeling like you've been, it's heavy laden burden energy, it feels very strongly like it's about to lift. And as I say that, I'm getting the numbers 2-1. Okay, so it could be around the 21st. The next thing that I'm getting, and this is the collective channel of messages, and I have my ring light right here. You can't see it, but it's like it's obviously in a circle. And I was drawn. I wrote down here. I just doodled a circle to represent the earth. I was drawn to the collective energy of the earth, and I do feel that, and I said this in probably 2 videos ago, around the flooding. I was picking up the frequencies deep beneath the surface coming up, and I felt that we were going to be seeing planetary upheaval around Earth, Earth, like natural disasters. And I'm not an alarmist. I don't like putting negative energy out into the world, but I was picking up, again, this messaging around duality. There's fire and water, a lot of fire, water, earth, and it just feels, and wind, and it feels like the elements are really rising. They're really intense. Okay, and so I wrote down here Europe flooding. So I feel, and I was in, I wish I could say exactly the town, although I saw this is sort of like mid to North Europe flooding. I got also Southeast Asia, Florida. There's stuff coming up for Florida. I hate to say that. East of Florida, a little north, again, there's something going on with that. And also I got, there was energy around Japan and north fires. So I was getting north set fires. Okay, so and this again, this is so fast. When the messages come in, they're very, very fast. So I was tapping into more energy that that's unearthing from the depths of the earth. Now, the thing is, if we are, as a collective human consciousness, if we weren't in such detachment from source frequency and from our spiritual energy as a whole, there would be, the energy would be a lot more settled. And so it's all connected, right? Like what is in the one is in the whole. So I do feel like we can influence the energy around us and our life around us by being at peace, by being in connection with spirit. And you might say, oh, she's saying, like, how can we stop an earthquake? Well, I'm just saying, like, if we all collectively tap into peace, in fact, it's been shown that if a group of meditators come together in an area, the energy around that area through the focus calms, crime goes down. So if every single person connects with the spiritual practice and taps into source and allows our loving soul to come forth and connects with this energy, things calm down, things settle. And this is the other thing too about these messages, is that when you're in tune with your intuition and you're connected, you will be guided to not be in the place where, there's something going on. You're going to be guided somewhere else. And so be in tune, be in sync, and listen to the energy that is speaking through you from the space that is the creation of all that is. We all have the gift to connect to our intuition. And so drop in, focus on that blue circle, which is your third eye. Ask Spirit, what is it that's trying to emerge from within me each and every day? And as you do, you will be guided. You're just going to know, being in the right place at the right time in divine synchronicity. Okay? So let us just pray now, asking in the great divine spirit and creation of all that is, that we bless Mother Earth. We ask for calm, we ask for peace, we ask for healing, that we all may remember who we truly are, the depths of our spirit and our soul, that we find this peace, connect with this peace, and share this peace with the people around us and even strangers. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Next thing I was getting is, I feel that for many of you who are connecting with this video, there's like a letting go of headaches. I know this could be literal headaches. You could be somebody who suffers from headaches, but I also feel it's like you're letting go of like the headaches. So there's something about this message around letting go of headaches. So things that are people, situations that are creating headaches have been a headache. That is a big headache, and I'm done with that. That person is causing me a headache, and I'm done with that. That's the energy we're looking at here. It's like, and if you have a headache, have you ever had a headache or a migraine? I've had big headache problems in my life. It's, sort of the worst feeling, and when the headache leaves, it's like, oh, release, right? So there's this message around letting go of what is causing tension, what's causing stress, what's causing a dis-ease in your life, and letting that energy go. So we're walking away from the headache energy, and it's time. So the universe is saying, if you're still, some people are comfortable though in their trauma. Some people are comfortable in their comfort zones, and they don't want to let go of their headaches. They're happier and more comfortable in chaos. They're happier, more comfortable in their drama, in their stories, in their victim consciousness. And so, and they don't want to see, there's an unwillingness there to grow, to evolve, right? And so if you're one of those people, then this message is, if you are choosing to stay in a mindset, consciousness that's keeping you stagnant in a repeated pattern, and this is your sign, is your messages, it's time to stretch out of that comfort zone. And if you have been, if you're one of those people who's choosing to let go of the headaches and look for change, that change, oftentimes it's uncomfortable, but on the other side of that change, there's this beautiful energy of, and I wrote this down, stepping into your primal force. And I don't really use that word. I feel like that was from Archangel Michael. stepping into your primal force, which is your soul, which is your spirit, that energy that drives you, the spirit that drives you. And that when you're connected to that, the passion, the creation, the love, the knowing, the all-knowing, yes, I meant to do this. Yes, this feels right. Yes, yes, yes. It's that energy, okay? So once you release what is weighing you down, the old ball and chain energy, and you're letting go and you're stepping into that primal force, it feels unstoppable. It feels like that's connected to this increased stamina energy that I was picking up on, the feeling like, yes, I'm alive, I'm on the right path, I'm doing it. It feels like coming home to, and it may be, you know, some of you are coming home, like with it, because I was feeling just now a house. So if you're buying a house or moving house or something about that, you know, changing of home coming in just now. I just was feeling that, but also it's coming home spiritually to the higher version and the best version of you. Okay, so it's a really beautiful message, and I also feel like if you can just take time each and every morning to drop in and open your day and welcome, dear spirit, my guardian angels, my angels, please be with me today, guide me, show me the steps that I need to take for my highest and best good. And so it is. Allow yourself to drop in and receive. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling for this collective energy for this week, okay? Interestingly, we are moving into a Mercury retrograde. We've been in the shadow. It's today, actually. It retrogrades today. Surrender defensiveness on the back of this card, and that's connected to that message. Some of you who are not willing to let go of your headache, of the, you know, some people are comfortable being in their trauma, in their stories, and their, you know, what they're used to, and they're simply not willing to change, right? And so defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Yeah, you know, I feel like if you're dealing, you know, if you're someone who reacts, spontaneous reaction over conscious response, then you may, you know, you're someone who's in that defensive energy, and there's something that's triggering you, you gotta react, right? And so you may be someone who's not good at listening, okay? And so Spirit's just saying, let go of defensiveness, hear someone out, okay? Let's see, what else do we need to let go of here? What else do we need to surrender to before we step into our highest and greatest good? Surrender your belief in scarcity. I love that. I have to put my glasses on to read. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Oh, I love that. Beautiful. Yeah, you know, and this connects actually. If you let go of defensiveness and hear somebody out, you're opening to this new energy of primal force energy. That energy is abundant. That energy is abundant there. Surrender to your intuition. I've been saying that the whole time. Tune in to your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through you. Yeah, so divine epiphanies, divine guidance. At the beginning of the video, I opened the video by saying, when we spend time each and every day surrendering to our spirit through meditation, through prayer, through spiritual practice, we get used to how that inner compass, how that intuition works through us, and we then know. We know how it speaks to us, and we follow that. We don't follow the ego or the surface level of our thinking, okay? So there's a real call for that. There you are, Leo season at the bottom of the deck. We're just moving into that soon. Strength. And I feel like that's what we're stepping into, that primal force energy. So, but it's pivotal and important. New beginning, look, there's the Fool. The bottom of the deck, yeah, new beginnings, but you got to let go of the stuff that's been holding you down, the stuff that's been causing you headaches. Okay, all right, let's take a quick peek. All these cards are backwards. Let me just get them straight. I'm not sure why they are, but it's okay. They could have fallen, and who knows what I did there. But so, as an intuitive spiritual medium and guide, I connect with spirit. I drop in, I get the messages. In my private one-on-ones, I don't normally use the cards, but as I said before, I like to use them in the videos because the energy reflects in the cards. They're fun to look at. And so here we go. Let's see what is coming in for us as we let go of the headaches. We step into our primal force. We let go of defensiveness. We're listening to our intuition. Abundance and the creation of the universe is always with us. What's coming in for us? What is coming in for us? Spirit guides, great angels for this week, for your highest and greatest good. Let's see. We've got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups coming out, community, collaboration. I'm really drawn to these lights, these stars. For me, that's spirit. I feel spirit is all around, always all around. Just being in conversation with spirit. My ear just got itchy there. So if you're watching this video, if there's something with your ear, this could also be about listening. Pay close attention to what you're hearing. Okay, what's coming in for us this week? What's coming in for us this week, Spirit Guides, Great Angels? There's King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's also about embodying control, being in control of your finances, abundance. Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Six of Wands, success, success, success. I'm really drawn to the yellow over here. In this card represents the sun, that primal force, right? And so letting go of what no longer serves us leads us to this emotional fulfillment and happiness. Okay, let's see what the abundance angels have to say for us. If you'd like to book a session with me, please feel free to click the link below. I look forward to hearing from all of you. If you'd like to purchase some art, there's also the link below. I'm a spiritual artist, and I've shown some of my work before. I'll just show you there. Some of my work up there. All right. What do we need to know to step into our highest and greatest good for our abundance this week? Our abundance angels. What do we need to hear? Let's see. We've got employment change. Very nice. Let's see. This is for somebody out there. Employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Oh, I love that. Amazing. Unlimited ideas. Unlimited ideas. Yeah, pay attention to those light bulbs, the epiphanies, and those thoughts that come up for you. Pay attention to your intuition. And let's final messages from our angels. I just got a message right now from Archangel Michael about being distracted in the car. So if you're someone who's a distracted driver, if you're like doing too much in the car, you're on the phone, put the phone away. Just put the phone away and be conscious when you're driving. No distracted driving. Oh my goodness, look. Abundance. You guys saw me shuffle the deck as I was talking about distracted driving. There it is. Abundance is on its way this week to you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. There's a soulmate card. That validates the very first message that I picked up, which was going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. For somebody out there who's connecting into validation for a relationship, that validates the first message around the soul, that wedding message song that I got. And there's power. You stepping into a powerful energy, powerful place, powerful feeling in your life as we move into this energy around Mercury retrograde. This is a time to slow down and connect with that primal force. So doing the things that make you feel good, nurturing the body, nurturing the soul, building. It's not a time to be rushing all over the place. It's a time to be centering. As I'm saying that, I'm getting chills all over. So that is the way to go. You know, we want to nurture the mind, the body, the soul, the spirit, and encompass everything in unity. And so let us just know that as we go forward and walk in faith this week, all of our needs are abundantly met. We let go of old attachments. We're letting go of the old headaches. We're stepping into our primal force power. Yay! And so it is. Ask and you shall receive. I just got that. Don't forget the angels. Don't forget to ask for help, because they want to help you. They want to guide you. They want to be in alignment. They're here for you. So get into alignment with that energy and know that you are not alone, that you are safe, guided, protected, and supported. Namaste. Please click the like and please share. It really helps the channel. I really appreciate it. And I'll see y'all soon. Namaste.